Well, it's great to be with you once again, Noles fans. Our monthly Seminole sit-down with the Vice President and Director of Athletics, Michael Alford, and where we are at today, talking to you where the work gets done for Mike Norvell's Florida State football team. What a start to the season, 7-0, 5-0 in the ACC. And you know, that's not the only great thing going on around Florida State athletics. It's great to see you again, sir. Appreciate your time so much.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, and how exciting were the last 3 weeks. A packed Doak Campbell Stadium, homecoming, family weekend, so many great things, Seminole Heritage Night, and obviously a lot of success from the Noles on game day.
It's always great, especially when the schedule came out and we saw these 3 tough home games, and what we had to do as not only as a team but as a fan base. And boy, did our Seminole fans really step up. They brought the energy, whether it was a noon kick or a 7:30 kick. You felt Doak come alive.
Yeah.
And the team really feeds off that energy. All of our student athletes feed off the energy when at their venues, but football's a little different with Doak, and the team really responded. There was some tough fourth quarter due.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I give our fan base going into that fourth quarter and our production crew of what they did video board wise to get the fans revved up to understand where we were in the game. I give our fans the full tip of the hat because they really brought the energy and made a difference in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, it was special to say the least. The lights? How about the new lights, huh?
We kept that under wraps
yes.
all summer to bring out the lights, but it just brings to the fan experience. And you've heard me say it many times. You know, we have the best fans in the country, and we need to keep doing things to provide a different fan experience for them. We lead the country in miles traveled, distance traveled for a fan base. 60% of our fans travel over 3.5 hours. They need a different experience. That's part of the renovations that we're doing at Doak's to modernize the stadium, such as our peers in the SEC have done, peers in the Big Ten have done. We need to modernize and have different price points and different experiences in that venue. And to see what the lights have done and some of the other things that we're doing, and we're not finished, and we still have a lot of ideas that we're going to be putting in place over the next few years. But it is really an exciting atmosphere, and we're doing our part for the city of Tallahassee and Leon County.
Yeah.
The hotel rooms and the big games that come here. Team playing well helps. It helps everyone's economy.
Yeah.
So we need to continue that and continue our fans supporting us in the numbers that they are.
Yep, sold out crowd for Miami coming up on November the 11th. There are still some tickets available for North Alabama on November the 18th. This Florida State team, number 4 in the country, and coming up at Wake Forest Saturday. 6th straight time on ABC, 7th time this season. You look at the average number of eyeballs that are following the Guardian
I haven't looked.
Gold.
I haven't noticed.
I know you haven't. I know you haven't done your homework on that in any way, shape, or form. But viewership across the country with college football is up. Yes. The ACC has a 21% increase in viewership, and we all know a big reason why that is. It's this Florida State football program.
Well, just the game, this last game, we once again, that mark of getting over 4 million viewers is so big, and we continuously do it, and continuously set the brand, the standard, not only for the conference, but what we're doing on a national level. And you see, I like to go back and see where the viewership comes from, whether it's West Coast, up north, and we do so well at going across the country in viewership. And that's something that really stands out to me, keeps reminding me as I remind our staff. I spoke to a class last night here in sports management, reminded them that we're a national brand. We're not just a regional brand, and when the Seminoles are on, we're going to draw eyeballs across the country, and that's something that we take a lot of pride in, and it talks well about our chance to showcase this great institution and put Florida State University on a map globally.
Yep, and we're gonna keep seeing some big games coming up. There's no doubt for this Florida State football team. Not only football, obviously, there's a lot of great things going on with the fall sports at Florida State University, Michael, and you've got Brian Penske's soccer program. They've clinched a share of a regular season conference championship, number 1 in the country. And how about Chris Poole in volleyball in a 3-way tie for first right now at 9-1 in ACC play, and a big match coming up Friday night at Louisville.
Oh, great match. Chris has done a great job, and it's a young team. And I've said it on this show before, you know, they're athletic, long, lanky. They just create issues. And to see what they're doing 9-1 right now in conference, and I'm so proud of that team and how they rally around each other, and they're fun to watch. If you haven't been to Tully Gym, you need to get out and watch them because they are super exciting to watch. And then what Brian's doing, of course, I mean, I think we've just set the school record in number of goals scored. And I love seeing his offense, and what he brought different was we're going to go outscore people, and we're going to use our athleticism and recruit athletes to come in that are going to be thinking offensively first and going out and really pushing the gas down when we have a lead. And to see when they came out after getting down against Pitt 1-0, scored 3 goals in 12 minutes. I mean, they're just exciting to watch, an exciting brand of soccer and volleyball. And I couldn't be more proud of those 2 programs right now. And we're number 1 in volleyball at 9-1, number 1 in soccer, and then number 1 in football right now in our fall sports. So it's an exciting time to be a Seminole for sure.
It is a very exciting time. And congratulations to Onye Echegini as well, the caller Joe. Back-to-back weeks, ACC Offensive Player of the Week. She is rolling and is a prime candidate for ACC Player of the Year when those awards come out as well. So pretty special, tough stuff to say the least. Talk about fall sports. Friday morning here in town, ACC Cross Country Championships. Appalachia Regional Park is an elite level site for this event.
If you haven't been out there to see what our partnership with the city, and they built that track, it is one of the finest cross country tracks in the country. And so 8:30 this Friday, we're hosting ACC. Real excited for our new coach. She's made a big difference in what we're doing cross country. And if you haven't been to a cross-country meet, make sure you're at turn 1. Turn 1 gets physical. Some elbows and some jockeying go on that first turn, and you really got to get out and position yourself to be successful in that race. And so it's real exciting, the start of a race and the finish of a race. So Jeff, I expect you at turn 1, cheering them on and really seeing some body blows come in. The cross country gets physical right there.
Who said it wasn't a contact sport? I'm gonna bring some pads out and make sure I'm ready to go. And finally, to finish things up here, Michael, obviously we always want to talk about our great supporters. We've talked about how amazing our fans have been inside of Doak Campbell Stadium at all of our facilities with what they bring, but the financial support through Stephen Ponder's great team at Seminole Boosters, their work has been unbelievable. And I know we've got some really exciting things coming up from a football facility standpoint that I know a lot of people are looking forward to, and you're excited about in a lot of ways as well.
Well, they do such a great job, and our fan base has really stepped up. I mean, we've got over 14,000 members. It was just 9,000 a few years ago. We've eclipsed the 20 million mark in annual contributions. And that just makes a big difference because that represents about 38% of our budget. We're a self-sustaining athletic department. We have to go out and raise everything that we can provide our student athletes, and all the resources we provide them, we have to go out and raise on our own. So they do such an amazing job of going out and telling our student athletes stories and going through the football renovation project right now with the stadium. And you know, when we did that study, 96% of our fan base said that we want something different. We want a stadium that is modernized and state of the art. And right now we're ahead of pace. The response has just been tremendous. We're doing it one by one, so you're going to hear a lot of things out there that just aren't true. Until you have the opportunity to sit down with Stephen or one of the members of our booster staff and go through the program and make an educated determination. The feedback we've gotten is just how excited people are. They're all getting in line to buy their season tickets for the future and determine educationally what they want their experience to be in making those decisions. So you'll be coming in North Alabama and you're going to be walking out of the stadium and there's going to be hard hats walking in. So it's a real exciting time right now for the future of Seminole athletics.
Can't wait to see it all happen. Michael, I tell you what, we always appreciate your time, your insight, your vision, and thanks so much for being with us today.
Thank you, and go Noles.
There you go. He's Michael Alford. My name is Jeff Culhane. Big thanks to Robert Wilson, Leo Georgie, and his entire crew. And for all things sports, stay athletics, keep it locked in to Seminoles.com. Go Noles.